gentleman from Maryland is recognized for 2 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I thank the chairman. I just want to emphasize again, as Justice Stevens pointed out in his dissent, that the Supreme Court decision did open the door to foreign-controlled corporations spending money directly in U.S. elections. If you have a U.S. subsidiary of a foreign corporation that's controlled by that corporation, when the Supreme Court essentially said all corporations could spend money directly in U.S. elections, they opened the door very clearly to that, and it's an area where it's also clear Congress can move to legislate. Number two, it's no surprise that you have lots of organizations on the right and the left, love what they stand for or hate what they stand for, that are opposing this bill because they don't want voters in many instances to know who is funding their ads. That's not a surprise at all. That's why those organizations who are devoted solely to clean organizations and clean campaign elections, like the League of Women Voters and Common Cause, are for this bill, while all the others are against it. Let me say something with respect to unions. There is no such thing as a U.S. subsidiary of a foreign union, so this is a red herring issue. Second, under U.S. law, we have never defined collective bargaining agreements as federal contracts like those contracts that go to the corporations themselves. Number three, I draw to the attention of the body a statement that was made by Trevor Potter, president of the Campaign Legal Center, who was the Republican commissioner on the FEC, the Federal Election Commission, from 1991 to 1995, who said this: "This bill requires funding disclosure for all advertising, union and corporate," and goes on to say, "Based on the legislative language's equality of treatment, claims of union favoritism seem to be unsupported efforts to discredit the bill and stave off its primary goal, disclosure of those underwriting the massive independent exchange." That's the Republican commissioner. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The gentleman from California.
You myself, 5 minutes.